One of the most important things to most people is how much money they need to retire. So let's look at that and discuss it over the next few videos. We saw that financial timeline is a number on the vertical axis and time on the horizontal axis. What we're looking for is no matter where we start, whether we have a positive net worth or a negative net worth, we're going to save so we have money enough for retirement at some time in the future. Then we're probably going to spend that money over time, and of course we want to leave a little bit money behind in an estate, or at least we want to have some cushion in the future in case we live longer than our money. We certainly don't want to outlive our money. So if we look at this in terms of the time value of money, we would start with the present value, which is how much money we have now, and what we're looking for is a future value. How much money we need to have at retirement so that we can spend some money every month or every year and then not outlive our money. So we need a few numbers here to give an example. If we start today at, say, 35, and we want to retire at 65, and we don't want to outlive our money, so we use 95 as a age where our money runs out, and we put a cushion in there. This is our estate. We get a visual picture of basically what we're trying to accomplish in our retirement planning. We're trying to find out how much money we need now so we can save for it while we're working, so we can live off of it while we're retired and not outlive our money at the end. So it's very helpful, I think, to draw a picture of this. Now, in our next example, when we go through the example, we're going to find out that it's not so easy to come up with the future value of how much money you need in retirement. And in fact, the easiest way to do it is begin at the end with calculating out how much money you want to pull out, and then back into how much money and return and savings you need to get there. So what we're actually going to do is take this future value from today in the future and turn it into a present value as if we were in the future, and then calculate it forward so we can know how much money we have to or we can spend in retirement going forward. So actually what we're doing is two different equations. One is a present value from today till our retirement age, and then taking retirement as present value to our future. And of course our future value here is how much we want to leave in our estate. So looking at this graphically, there's two equations that you have to do, and we're going to start with the first one, which is the amount of money you want in retirement, and then we're going to back into the second one based on the first one and find out how much money we need to save to be able to have that amount of money. So the overview of the two calculations you need to do is that you begin with the end in mind, which is where you want to end up and how much you want to spend in retirement, and then you start with where you are and then find out how to get there. So that's the scenario for retirement calculations. Now let's look at an example.